Alright, you guys, so I just want to let you guys know this video is a little bit longer than I'm used to making. And it's because I went and I was at the range and I was doing range stuff, and afterwards we came home and I was kind of talking to you guys about what to expect for this channel. So I want to let you guys know ahead of time that there is range day, and at the end of it, the last like 5 minutes or so is me talking about everything that's happening, my merch, and a couple other things. So I'm sorry if this video is really long, but they shouldn't be this long. I just didn't want to make two different videos and post two different times, so I just decided to make it one big video. We'll get right into the video, so thanks for watching. What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another Idaho Outdoors adventure. So today we're taking a little different turn. We're not doing some goose hunting. We're actually going to come out and shoot my rifle. And I'm sorry if this audio is kind of bad. I just got a new camera. This is my new camera. And when I bought it, they didn't have a microphone for it to help with the wind and all that. So I had to order one. And it's going to be like a week before it gets here. Nobody in the area had one. So it's a little windy out here. And you guys are going to see some footage off of this camera. Hopefully my GoPro. And I think, yeah, that should be all my other videos. I use my phone, so this is like a big upgrade for me. I did forget my spotting scope, and I'm kind of mad about that. But I have my binos, and we're gonna do a little bit of long range shooting. So we are down at my boss's place. He kind of built this range, and I've come down here for the last like 2 years shooting down here. And there is a target we have a wood one that we put up at about 100 yards, you know, sight stuff in and whatnot. And then we have one that we put at 350. Then there's one at 650, if I remember right. One at 1,000. And then there's a couple more further than that, but I've never shot at those. I've shot at the 1,000 one before with my buddy Brendan and his rifles. So I have a new rifle. I bought it last year, and I've only done the break-in period on it. So I shot enough to break it in. Then I shot a couple at 100 yards. That's it. I've never shot past 100 yards with this rifle. So I know it's sighted in at 100 yards. Well, it was sighted in at 100 yards. But we're going to try to sling some at 350, possibly 600. And if we're feeling wild, even at 1,000. But like I said, I am pissed because I forgot my spotting scope. And I was just going to use my phone with my phone cam, put it on the spotting scope so you guys can see everything. But I'm kind of pissed, and I'm just hoping you guys can hear the ding if it does hit. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if I hit it, I hit it, and I won't, we won't. But when we're done, we'll drive down there, kind of check the targets, and you should be able to see what's a fresh hit because they're painted, and then every other hit that's on there is rusted. So this, you should be able to tell what's fresh and what's not fresh. So on that note, I'll show you guys the rifle. This is what we're working with right here. It's a Savage 110 High Country, chambered in 7 mag. So I bought this rifle last year because our plans were to do, I had archery tags last year, but I was going to buy an out-of-state tag. Let me step out of here, out of the wind. But the plans were, we were supposed to shoot, I was going to shoot archery this year, buy an out-of-state tag for a second tag, and I was going to use that rifle. Well, this year here in Idaho, the out-of-state tags, they all sold out at a record time this year. Like nobody got one. So I was a little mad about that, but whatever. My brother was supposed to use it, and they wouldn't sell him his license for some reason, and it was a big old pain in the butt. So now this year's, I'm hopefully, if I don't draw a good elk tag, if I do draw a good elk tag, I'm going to use this. And if I don't, I'm hunting archery elk. And if I don't draw a good buck tag, I'm just going to hunt open rifle tag. Because this year, I hunted deer, but this unit that I hunted, 53, I had some luck. I've seen quite a few deer in this unit, but I can never get close enough. They're so skittish. But on that note, this rifle will be used this year, so we got to start practicing with it. So let's start doing some shooting. All right, you guys, I don't know if you can see me, but this is the only way I could get the wind to not be as bad for you guys. But so I got to pull up my app. I will dope my scope right now for 350 yards, and we'll get the first shot rolling right now. So and also, I am new to this app, so if this isn't accurate, then we're just kind of trying stuff here. So bear with me, And I actually got new goodies coming for this too. So. Alright, you guys, so this is what the target looks like. Like I said, you can tell what a lot of these bullet holes are like old. But for some reason, I feel like my scope got bumped because I'm not seeing any new hits. I didn't hear a ding, but I was holding dead center, and that's 350 yards, so I could be off. But I'm in the car. This is the good old hunting rig right here. If I had my pickup, this would be easier because I usually come up to this target at 100 yards in my pickup. And I got my shooting bags, and I put my shooting bags in the bed. And then it's kind of bright. But then we go from there, and I shoot 100, make sure we're center. Then I usually drop back to 350. Like I said, unless it got bumped, well, now that I think about it, my scope probably did get bumped. We're gonna go back, grab the gun, come up to 100 yards, and we're gonna freehand it. Not freehand it, but if anything, we'll probably shoot off of the hood of this thing at 100 yards and see what's going on. So we'll be right back. Alright, you guys, again, sorry for the wind, but this is how we're gonna have to shoot at the target right there. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but it's right about there. So it's about 100 yards. We're gonna see if this thing's off, which I'm betting it is. We're gonna try to sight it in the best we can at 100 yards, and then I actually have to go, so we're not gonna get to shoot far distance today. But we will try our best. Maybe we'll shoot this and then drop back to the top. Shoot 350. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But let me get you guys set up, and then we'll shoot and see what happens. Okay, you guys, so I just shot. Most people do 3, but there's no ammo right now, and there's a shortage, and I have ammo, but I don't want to waste it. Anyways, so I did shoot twice. The one time I was high because I forgot to bring my dope back down. Rookie mistake, but the gun is open, so no hate. It's open, nothing in it, and it's pointed up. We're gonna walk down there. I'm gonna show you guys where I was hitting and how far left it is. Alright, you guys, we're at the plate, and that was my first shot. Like I said, I had my dope wrong, so I put my dope back down. It brought me to here, which I am fairly up and down. I am pretty good, but I need to be about right here because that's where I was aiming. So I am what, 2 inches? I'm about 2 inches off. My pinky's 2.5. Don't ask me how I know, but I'm roughly 2 inches off, and that's exactly where I want to be. So let's go back and let's go make some changes to the scope, and that should put us right where we need to be. So I'll pick you guys back up once I get everything ready and I'm ready to shoot. Alright, so I shot 4 times and I went a little bit over, so I brought it back, and then I shot here, and I shot here, and I shot here. That's not bad because this thing is maybe, what is that, 5 inch circle. I mean, yes, my groups could be way tighter, but to actually precision dial this, I would need to use a sled. I don't have one. This is pretty much freehanding. It's windy, like you can see. I'm not moving it. The target's swaying back and forth. And so, I mean, all in all, I don't think that's a bad group for freehanding at 100 yards. They were all in the center, roughly where I wanted them. But even with that, so these it was here first, and I overcorrected, brought it back to here, and then I brought it back right here roughly. This is what I want. So I mean, that's not terrible. So I'm pretty center there. So with that being said, let's make our way back, go to 300 and see what we can make happen. All right, you guys, 350 again. Let's see what we can make happen. Hit. Okay. Alright, so the next target's about 650. So let's see what we can make happen there. That was a hit. Another hit. I pulled on that one. I felt myself pull on it, but I still hit target. So that first one felt really good. The second one I did slightly pull, but I was still on target. I just don't know where. Granted, these are about 24-inch targets, so that's not terrible. So even if I hit the target at 1,000 right now, I'm gonna be really happy because, like I said, I've never shot past 100 till today. So let's see what we can make happen. Okay, guys, we're at the 650 target. We were up over there, clear up over there by that tractor where you can see over there. Anyways, but so my first shot that I told you that I did know I did hit is this one right there. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's got fresh metal. You can see right there. So I wasn't very far off of bullseye. So that's not bad at all. And then the second one that I shot that I told you that I knew I pulled on was right there. You can tell because it's got fresh metal, like I said. These are the 2 shots I took at 650. That one's not bad. We still have room to tweak that. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever shot past 100. So I'm pretty happy. I mean, you're right. I mean, borderline. That one, like I said, I did pull on it, and I admit to you guys, I did pull on it. So, with that being said, we are going to go to the 1,000 yard. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I didn't hit it. So, I mean, it's just sitting here, you can tell it's so much windier than it is over there on that other side. So we can go check it out. I'm pretty sure I didn't hit it, but you never know. And it's a really long ways to hear a ping. So we'll see what this target has for us, and then we'll just kind of go from there. So I'll see you guys at the target. All right, you guys. This is the target at 1,000 yards. We were clear up there. Clear up there. But I do not see any fresh markings. Like I said, I was almost 100% sure I did not hit it. The wind is, like I said, up there, you kind of see we're at. It's a valley, it's a hill. This field's got a lot of hills in it. Right here, the way the wind is coming, the field's got a dip in this field right here. And it's coming straight through here, this way. So there could be more wind, so that wind could be pushing my bullet off. But I'm not ashamed of that. I am not ashamed of that. We shot 650 yards, which is the most I've ever shot with that gun so far for the first time. And it was free-handed, wasn't on a sled, exactly dialed in. That was just an okay dial, like it'll put me on target. So I'm pretty happy about that. But we will have to get my buddy Brendan out here. He's got a sled, and we'll have to do something, or I'll just go buy my own sled. But he likes to come down here and shoot with me a lot, so we bring his sled a day that's not windy, or it's not supposed to be windy, and we'll come out here. I mean, we do this throughout the whole summer to practice for the season, so I am not worried about it. But we can bring the sleds out. We will dial these rifles in, and I mean dial. We're going to do hand loads, hand everything. This, like I said, I just broke the rifle in, so I'm not really worried about it. But we will like dial these rifles in, and I'll show you what this gun can do, because it is an amazing gun. But I will pick you guys up when we get home so I can put everything away, and then we'll just kind of go from there, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit about what to expect this year. So stay tuned for that. Okay guys, so we just got done, excuse my mess in my garage too, but we got done at Top Stitch, and we should have quite a bit of new designs coming out. We went through a bunch of stuff, and there's a bunch of designs that we kind of went over, so I think there's a total of like 10, so I should have 10 new shirts coming out, hopefully within the next, I don't know, 3 weeks possibly. So I want to wait till I get all those shirts so I can get pictures of them and do stuff, and then I want to do a website where I can put everything, hats and shirts. Oh, and I have a new hat coming out too. It's all a process, but I just want to kind of go through everything and wait until I have everything here. I mean, I'll still sell stuff, but then I'll have a website so you guys can actually go on there and order stuff. But as of now, you just have to message me and I'll send you pictures. And I have stickers being made, sweaters, beanies, hats. I mean, whatever you want pretty much I can have made. But once I have a website going, there's only going to be a limited amount of things that I can make. So on that note, I want to talk to you guys about how this year's going to go. But let me step into my dirty other garage. It's horrible in here. It's really terrible. But let me get you guys set up, and then we can kind of talk about how everything is going to happen this year. So I'll be right back. All right, you guys. So the plan for this year is I started this channel last year, but I really didn't do a whole lot on it. I mean, I did a couple little videos here and there, but this year I want to try to change that. I want to try to do as much as I can with my job. So I work on a farm, so there will be times where I am able to post a lot, and then there's going to be times where I really can't post at all. But I'm going to try my best to post all the time. And I mean, it's not always gonna be hunting and fishing and this and that. So the name of the channel is Idaho Outdoors and More. So it's pretty much going to be everything I do outdoors, hunting, fishing, all that kind of stuff. But there's also going to be more to it, as in out four-wheeling, dirt biking, side-by-side, I don't know, boating. Just maybe one day I'm just going to do a vlog of what I did that day. So I mean, there's going to be a lot to it, and I mean, we're going to have range days. Go out to the range, show you guys everybody's guns and kind of what they got, and show you some of my stuff. I mean, I'm going to try to do everything that I do personally as much as I can in the outdoors. I'm not going to try not to bring a whole lot of my personal life into it. In that sense, there's, like I said, I'm going to kind of show you guys a lot of what I do. So like I've done a couple, I was trying to record when we were hunting elk and deer and stuff, but I didn't have this camera. I got a new camera, that's what I'm recording you guys on. It is a Canon EOS M50 is what it is. The whole setup, it was, I mean, it's not terribly expensive, but it's a decent amount of money that I spent on it. But before, I was using my GoPro and my cell phone. So, I mean, it wasn't the best of footage, but it was getting me by. So now we're going to take this to a whole new level. I can get lenses for this, like good lenses, do this, do that. And I'll have my GoPro. So when we're in those up close hunts, when it's my turn to shoot stuff, I can have my GoPro on And I will be having hopefully somebody behind the lens behind this camera when I'm shooting stuff. That's the plan. So we're upgrading a lot. I mean, I know my page isn't very big, and so that's why when you guys subscribe to it and share my videos, it means so much to me, and you guys like them, to help bring my page up. More people start seeing stuff, and it's just, I mean, it doesn't cost you guys nothing, and it helps me out tremendously. This is something I want to do for a long run. I don't know how successful I'm going to be at it, but we're going to give it a shot. It doesn't hurt. So, like I said, I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about, you know, merch coming out, all that stuff, kind of what to plan for this year. Like, I'm hoping, so right now I'm on a break from the farm. I go back to work Monday, and this last year is my first year sturgeon fishing. So me and my buddies were talking about it, and we might go out this weekend on my buddy's jet boat, because my boat's a prop boat and it's more of a hangout tubing boat. But I want to get a jet boat this year. I want to get a new side-by-side. But we might take his boat out this weekend and go to try to get us a sturgeon again. But we've never tried this, really. Any of us haven't. I've seen people catch them, but we've never tried. So we might be doing something of that sort this weekend. That, or we'll probably be hunting geese, and I might go a handful of times before the season ends, and then that's that. Season ends the end of January. So as soon as that ends, we're going to try to focus on fishing and redoing stuff here in the man cave. And then just kind of whatever we do with the boys, you know, when we go out to 3D shoots or to range days, or so that's the plan for this year. And hopefully here in the next month, I'll have a website up with my merch on it, with all of my brand, so my brand, with all of my style of decals and stickers, hats, sweats, beanies. I mean, just whatever you can think of, I can probably get. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. As always, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please share. Please hit the like button. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Oh yeah, before I forget, I want to give a huge shout out to Top Stitch Embroidery. They're the ones that do all my stuff. She helps me design stuff, and she can help you guys design and do your own kind of stuff. So I will leave a link down below to their Instagram page, to my Instagram page, and to their website, so you guys can check them out. She can do whatever you guys want, mostly whatever you guys want. She's getting new machines, and so she's upgrading too. But she does amazing work. She does all my stuff, right? That kind of stuff. So yeah, I just want to give her a huge shout out, because she's been really nice about everything. She's really upfront, very, very fairly priced. And yeah, she just does amazing work. So if you guys get a minute, go check out her website, and maybe she can help you guys come up with something. But I'm going to leave you guys on that. See you guys on the next one.
Listen, dumb bad shit to feel good. Now in every hood, FD off the side.